For the Human Factors and Ergonomics final project, Brianna, Ty, and Jenni worked with Liberty University's on-campus dining Sodexo to implement 5S at Garbanzo, the busiest on-campus dining location, and transfer the 5S program to other dining locations on campus. During this presentation, the team will discuss the current Garbanzo process for making a pita, the current storage situation, the 5S techniques implemented, and the team will also discuss a few recommendations that were made for Garbanzo to improve and then implement the process at Subco, another dining location on campus. An MTM for Subway will also be discussed and analyzed to compare it to Subco to determine which suggestions will work best for this dining location and to check and compare productivity. When an employee first enters the Garbanzo kitchen, the first step of the process is the walk-in fridge. This is where all of the fresh, perishable produce is kept, and these items are received fresh daily to ensure quality of food and keep up with high demand. Everything in the walk-in is clearly labeled with the correct received date, following first expiration, first out. These are implemented and very important because just-in-time is crucial for Garbanzo. Then there are the storage racks for non-perishable items that are strategically organized, so more frequently used items are at eye level and easy to reach. The next step is the rice cookers. There are 4 rice cookers that are always in use during the day when Garbanzo is open to keep up with high demand, because rice is used in all dishes, especially the chicken pita, which is a plus-swipe dining option and the most frequently ordered meal. After the rice cookers is the pita station, where there is a large countertop with scales to weigh flour, 1 mixer, a rolling area, and rising racks before the pitas are put into the rotating oven. Next is the grill, where chicken is always cooking throughout operating hours because chicken is used in the pitas that are in high demand. Finally, all of these ingredients are used on the serving line. The serving line is broken into sections and a worker or multiple workers pass the pita down the line, adding rice, chicken, and other toppings to the pita per each individual customer's order, similar to a Subway line. These are the storage areas mentioned previously. The far left shows shelves in the walk-in fridge that have been organized and all boxes and items are labeled with the delivery date to make sure that the closer expiration dates are used first. The far right shows another section of the walk-in, organized with yeast, eggs, etc., that are all items used especially for pitas. Next is a picture of a non-perishable rack, where the dry seasonings that are always used for the dry rub for the chicken and the rice are located at eye level so they're easy for all employees to see and reach. These are the dry seasonings that are used the most, and the rest of the shelves have been organized strategically based on what the items are used for, which recipes they're needed for, and how often they're needed. The team implemented 5S for Garbanzo by following the steps including sort, set in order, shine, standardize, and sustain. The team ensured that all perishable and non-perishable items were sorted as well as all cooking utensils and supplies. Then these items were placed strategically depending on the station they're used for, as well as how frequently they are needed. Everything was given a special location. Next, the team focused on shine. Garbanzo has been very good about keeping everything clean and making sure to keep up with cleaning duties throughout the day. The dirty dishes cart was relocated for easy access near the sink to assist the person in charge of washing. And then, I just got so excited that There is always someone washing dishes throughout the day so they do not build up and someone does not have to stay a night shift just to finish. The next step is standardize. Everything was given a special label and special location it should be kept, which are also clearly labeled. The recipe guides are on the wall at each station to standardize all recipes so the food always tastes the same. This is crucial when everything is made in such large portions and many batches are made throughout the day. The team is also suggesting 1 card Kanban for easily accessible stock and restock of ingredients. Finally, sustain is where shift managers are in charge of overseeing 5S every day, throughout each shift, to make sure that the process is properly implemented and followed by all employees. All employees are also encouraged to give suggestions for improvements when they think of anything that may make the process better for their everyday tasks.
Moving on to the Garbanzo improvement suggestions, we have, first of all, the immediate inventory replenishment, which is the 1 cart Kanban system. and then reconfiguring the cup, straw slash utensil area, as well as alternating colors for rows in recipe charts. So for our first suggestion, the Kanban cards, we have, first of all, we need to talk about the Kanban and the just-in-time production system. So just-in-time means that we're only producing what is required. So with the system, we would reduce the wastage as well as inventory cost. And the Kanban is the pull system, and production is carried out according to the demand, and it's a part of the just-in-time system. So for example, once the hummus is empty in garbanzo, the respective Kanban card is removed from the section and placed in the inventory system. The worker would see the requirement and refill the hummus for production. So together, these concepts reduce wastage as well as making sure that all orders are fresh for maximum customer satisfaction. All right, moving on to our two other suggestions. We have on the top left corner, the current recipe charts. And as you can see, the green part is the material needed for the recipe, and then the gray part is the amount of that material needed. So with all the material being green, it kind of is hard to see sometimes. So we would suggest to use alternating colors between those materials so then the workers can easily see it. And then for the bottom right of the slide is our new proposed layout for the post register